Look, I get it. Guitar players are a special bunch. We're loud. Literally all we think and talk about is guitar or music, whatever pedal it is we're looking at, things that you probably don't really care that much about. And to top it all off, we're probably really hard to buy for because all the stuff we want is either A, really expensive, or B, we've already spent all our money on it and we have everything we need and you can't think of anything to get us. So from one difficult guitar player to someone who's trying to do good for a guitar player in their life, thank you from the bottom of all of our hearts, and I'm gonna do my very best to make your life easier today with these 10 Christmas ideas for guitar players. We're just gonna start off at the low end of the budget to kind of ease you into this, well, sort of at least. So guitar picks, and you're probably thinking, well, they already have a million guitar picks. I find them in the dryer, I find them in their pants, I find them under the couch, wherever. Yes, we definitely already have a lot of guitar picks, but there are some really cool picks out there that the guitar player in your life may not have tried, like this really cool casing pick from D'Addario, these prime tone picks from Dunlop, or if you're feeling extra generous, a blue chip pick. That's like the Cadillac of picks, if Cadillacs are still good. I don't even know. Is it Tesla now? Is it the Tesla of picks? Whatever the equivalent is, it's a really, really nice pick. These picks literally never wear out, and they sound absolutely fantastic. Not all guitar picks are created equal, and it's very likely that guitar player in your life has never really strayed from their favorite pick. But I'm telling you, this is a really great option. It's something that I think they're gonna find really exciting. I know I would love to get this. Something every guitar player needs is a high quality tuner. If they're tuning on their smartphone, they gotta stop that. It's time to get a clip-on tuner because these things work by vibration, which means that they're not gonna pick up any room sounds. It's just gonna be your guitar so you can tune in a noisy room. I've been using this TC Electronics Polytune for years now. This is my all-time favorite tuner. Unfortunately, they discontinued it, so I've found my second favorite tuner, which is the D'Addario tuner linked down below. What's particularly cool about it is it's USB rechargeable, so you're not having to buy batteries. You have to charge it every once in a while, but you basically never get stuck without a tuner because you don't have a battery. Next on the list is a fret wrap, and essentially it's just a Velcro-y piece of fabric you actually put on just above the nut of the guitar, up here, like this, and essentially what it does is it gets rid of all the noise from behind the nut that's kind of unpleasant that we don't want to hear. So hear that ringing? And then if I take this and just say I Velcroed it, but I'm going to do this, and now all that noise is completely gone. This is one of those things that I never would have thought to buy for myself, but now that I have it, I absolutely can't live without it. I use it all the time. If the guitar player you're trying to buy for already has all kinds of gear, you don't want to buy something that they already have, you can't risk that. A really unique and thoughtful gift is some lessons. There's some really cool options out there for lessons today, from subscriptions on different websites like TrueFire, Jamplay, and Artist Works, or you could even reach out to one of their favorite guitar players to see if that's something that they offer. One of the coolest gifts I ever got was from my partner, and she got me a lesson with Joey Landreth, who's my all-time favorite guitar player. It was a really great experience being able to hang out with him for an hour and pick his brain about how he sees the guitar. Artist Works is another one of my favorite websites when it comes to online learning. You get to pick one course by a specific artist, and then you get a certain number of video submissions back with them. For instance, last year I worked through Brian Sutton's flat picking course. I really enjoyed it and I really got a lot out of it. I think it's something unique that every guitar player can definitely benefit from. Which brings me to the sponsor of today's video, which is not Artist Works as much as I like them. It's just me. I offer online lessons if that's something you guys are interested in. I'm actually running a promotion right now. I'm running 25% off for the month of December. Feel free to reach out to me at the email listed below if you're interested in purchasing some guitar lessons. If you've got a really nice guitar, something you're gonna want is a really nice strap. Not all straps are created equal. Obviously, some are much higher quality. This is made by a company called Moody from England. This is handmade leather. This is a really, really nice strap, both as far as quality goes, and it's really comfortable because it's a little bit wider than a traditional strap. This one in particular is definitely on the more expensive side, and this is not something I would have ever purchased myself, but this is something that I use literally every time I play my guitar, and I can't even tell you how much I love this strap. Couch Guitar Straps is another really cool strap manufacturer that's making guitar straps out of all kinds of cool things like old seat belts. You can get all kinds of really unique designs and lots of cruelty-free options as well. But you don't have to break the bank. There's lots of great budget straps out there. You can never have too many straps. It's always good to have a couple extras kicking around as backup, or maybe you just want a specific one on each guitar. So just try and pick something that you think fits the style of the guitar player you're buying for. Another gift that can go from really budget all the way up to a little bit more expensive is specific guitar tools. One of my favorites is this Pro String Winder from D'Addario. It's really great because it's got built-in string cutters, it's got the bridge pin puller, and it's got this winder that can fit all kinds of different tuning key sizes, including bass guitar. This is a great all-in-one solution for changing strings. This is something that lives in my guitar bag 100% of the time. This portable headstock stand is another one of my favorites. This is something I didn't have forever, and now that I have it, I don't know how I live without it. It's really convenient because it fits in your guitar bag. You put it down on a desk or a table, whatever it is you're working on, and put your neck on it, so when you're changing your guitar strings, it keeps the neck elevated off your surface so you're not banging your hand or scratching your guitar or anything like that. At the more expensive end of this category, you can buy these full toolkits that have everything you'd need in them for basic guitar repairs. This literally has everything you could want in it, from really nice high quality string cutters, winder, screwdriver with multi-bits, a capo, a ruler, Allen keys, pretty much everything you need to do the most basic guitar repairs in this one little kit that's nice and handy that you can pack up and take with you wherever you go. Something else I love receiving, but it's not something I would always purchase for myself, is merchandise. That could be from my favorite artist or guitar brand, like this really cool hat that I was gifted from a student. Again, not something I would go out and purchase on my own, but I absolutely love it. Maybe even something from their favorite YouTuber. Which brings me to my next point. I just launched my very own online store where you can get your own custom Minimalist Musician merch. And for the next 2 weeks, I've got a 15% off sale, so make sure you click the link in the description if you want to pick something up. Just a little side note, if you are buying merch from an artist, the best place you can do it is directly from their website, because that way more proceeds go to them. You're cutting out any kind of middleman, and we all know how hard it is to make it in the music industry these days, so every little bit counts. Something every guitar player needs, and probably already has, to be honest with you, is a capo. But not all capos are created equal. Having a really high quality capo can certainly make the world of difference. I'm personally really partial to these G7 capos because they let you adjust the pressure that you put on the guitar, helping it stay in tune, and it'll work a lot better across multiple guitars. Two of my other favorite capos linked down below are Shub capos and Page capos. They all have their own unique tightening system similar to this that allows you to choose the pressure you're putting on the guitar, so it works perfectly every time. So on the slightly more expensive end of the spectrum, we've got a couple of things left. They're actually both guitar pedals. One of them is a looper. A looper is a special pedal that lets you record yourself in real time so that you can have something to play along with. I think it's one of the most important things for guitar practice, and is something that every guitar player should have. It just makes practice that much easier and that much more fun. There's a whole spectrum of them out there, from small and inexpensive to massive and really expensive and fancy. And personally, I would recommend something on the smaller side just for ease of use. If it's something that you're just getting started with, you don't want to go too crazy. My favorite looper is actually the TC Electronics Ditto looper, because everything's done on one switch. It's super easy to use, it's a lot more affordable, and it doesn't take up a massive footprint. This last gift idea is something I've been really excited to announce for a long time, and you guys who have made it all the way through get a first-hand look before I officially announce it on the channel. Over the last few months, I've been working with my buddy Kevin at KO Amps to design a custom Minimalist Musician overdrive. If you guys have been watching the channel for a while, you know how much I love overdrive pedals, and it feels so cool to have one that's exactly to the spec that I like. It's currently available for purchase at Kevin's website. I've put the link in the description down below, but I am also giving this one away. I'm coming up on 2,000 subscribers, and I want to give this away when I reach that milestone. Now, if you want to win this, in order to be eligible, you got to do two things to start. First, you have to subscribe to the channel. Second, you got to follow Kevin, KO Amps, on Instagram. I've put the link down below in the description. Now, you guys get a special chance to get an extra ballot. All you have to do is comment on this video. That's for anyone who's made it this far without the giveaway thing in the title. It's not like you guys were coming here specific for a giveaway. Another way to enter is when I put out the official video about the giveaway, comment on that video. So you guys will actually get an extra chance to win. If you guys made it this far, again, thank you so much for your time and attention in such a noisy world. I know there's a lot of stuff you can click on out there, and I hope this has made your holiday shopping easier and your life just a little bit easier. If you guys want to learn a little bit more about just how much different picks can affect guitar tone, because that was one of our gift ideas, click right here for my little experiment.